Patreon member shout out. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today. I don't know what to call this video, but guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. This is the quick story. Making it quick because I have to live stream in a bit, of how I became a millionaire. I'll go really quick off a couple of things. I had was adopted. I was born in Peru, like not even in this country. Wound up serving in the Air Force, United States Air Force for a bit. When I was obviously much older, and I went to college after that for a little bit. I happened to get I wanted to go be a X-ray technician, and after one semester, I was like, dude, I can't do school. I can't do school. I can't do it. So I get a job at this bank, private bank. They do loans, and I meet this one guy, Dan, who takes me under his wing, and he's just like, hey, you know what? You seem to have a sharp head on. Took a chance on me. Said you seem to have a sharp head on your shoulders. You seem to really work hard. I'm going to teach you. It's like, okay, well, this is something that the type of experience that he has. Like, he could be a professor at any college. He could go and teach in economics, economic theory, game theory, whatever it is. He could do. He's wicked smart. One of the smartest people and the most warm-hearted person I've ever met. And then this guy Lou as well, who actually owned the bank, and we, lended out money to business owners, and we did really good work. We helped business owners grow and expand their business. Helped them a lot during the pandemic. Help them get loans, whether it's SBA or PPP. So anyway, during all this, I decided to go because I was just kind of fresh from the military and like fresh from deployment. I deployed the last year in the military to Kuwait, where you're sleeping on like these cots with like no AC for some of the time. It's really hot. So I was like, okay, well, I can make money here. I don't need a fancy apartment. I don't need, and I was making money. I was like, I could put everything into the business. So I just had lived in like this, my friend's basement. Shout out to Mark. He's the one where I started making YouTube videos down there with this phone. And I was like, okay, let me go and eat like nothing but Taco Bell's, like rice and beans, and I'll put everything into this high risk lending business. This is 2017. I made the Chavez Trading Company, and then I go on, and after a while, I start buying Pokemon cards just because I liked them. I had a little extra money. I was like, you know what, I deserve to treat myself. And then after a while, I said like, oh, wait a minute, there's some patterns here. Like there are the first edition PSA 10 WotC Hollows are selling for about 5 to 8 times what the PSA 9 first edition WotC Hollows are. So and that withstood the test, whether it's Gym Challenge or whether it's base set or Gym Heroes, whatever. And I was like, nobody is putting this formula, like this formula didn't exist until I went in. Maybe other people noticed it, but not to this extent. And I just bought up everything I could, everything that was undervalued, sell things that are overvalued, and just flip them, vice versa. I would collect and just hodl a lot, hold on for dear life. And as these cards were just making money, I was like, oh, this is good. Like this is really, and I was just really just collecting at this point. I didn't open up the company, the Chavez Kanto project. Kanto's the first thing in Pokemon, or it's the first region in Pokemon that you explore in red, blue, and yellow. I didn't open the business until 2020, like March 2020, like 2 weeks before the pandemic hit. I took some of my aging receivables that I had coming in from other business owners, took about $30,000, opened up the company, bought as much product as I could. Then the pandemic hit, and I was like, oh God, oh geez. I lost like $100,000 because all of the clients that I had that were business owners were not allowed to work. And I was like, listen, I have to pay you back or like feed my family. I was like, okay, I understand. So I go and I decided I'm going to just close down one business. I'm just going to put everything into Tesla because I thought Tesla was stupid undervalued. It still is, in my opinion. As of the making of this video, which is 9 October 2021. And I go in and I say, hey, this is really undervalued. I put everything into there. And my business partner, Dan, who is smarter than me, he's like, listen, it's really not a good idea to put all your eggs in one basket, diversify. And then, as of course I'm not listening to him, he's like, hey, you made a bit of money, you're up like 40, 50%, because I would buy Tesla, this is before the split, at like 700, 900, all the way down, 700, 500, 300. Like, listen, dollar cost average, which is a good thing, but now you're in the green, you're in the black. Go and take some profit, play with house money. I was like, no, this is undervalued. I was on a mission. I was like, this is still undervalued. It's like, dude, you should be buying here. And I was like, because again, this was before the split, so it's at like 1,500, it's like 2,000. And I knew that was a very disruptive and innovative company. And I watched every single interview that Elon Musk ever did, every single podcast he was on, and I just knew. So I go in and eventually I sell a little bit for this card called a Trophy Kangaskhan. It's a Pokemon card worth about $80,000 at the time. I set the record price point for that. Nobody else paid for that. I think the record was like $30,000 at that point, but it was made, a year prior, and I knew it was undervalued. So Trophy Kangaskhan PSA 10, I bought one, and record price point. And then since then, we've had sales for 150 grand, another 150 grand. Offer for 220 was declined, and I wound up selling it for more than 3 times what I had paid for it, almost 4 times. And now the cheapest you can get is like $495, so it's insane. Then earlier this year, 2021, after I make a little money in Earth 2 at the end of 2020, Earth 2 I think is still a lot of potential, I find this company called Ecomi. And Ecomi goes and they have this beautiful, disruptive, innovative company where NFTs were kind of just on the cusp of people kind of knowing what they were. And they thought about this years ago. And I was like, yeah, premium digital collectibles. So they got none other than Alfred R. Kahn, who is responsible for bringing Pokemon to the United States. And I was like, okay, if he's in charge of licensing, I sold all my Tesla, I sold all of my Pokemon cards, I sold everything on agent receivables. I'm still living in and I've never shown this to anyone before. I do not have, all right, those are the only 2 windows that I have here. And I'm sorry if everyone is getting a little dizzy. I do not have any air conditioning. I do not have any, I'm going to pause here. All right, you're unpaused. I do not have air conditioning. And again, if this is on the news, Mom, I'm sorry, but that is my bed. I do not have a bed. I go and I have been scrimping and saving because I knew if I put every single thing, every single dollar, every single ounce of energy into this company's Omi token, that it was going to pay off big. And it has. I have gone from living in a 1-bedroom apartment with no air conditioning and no bed to becoming a millionaire. And I'm not going to cry, so I'm going to end this now. Big shout out to every single person that's helped me, and I've only mentioned a couple of them here. So everyone please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. This is not even the only, this is just the beginning. I'm not selling right now, I'm not cashing out. This will 10x by next year, in my opinion. About $10 million. And it could go much more beyond that. I think at the end of the day, with this token, which is not even a penny yet, this token is, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars from this token. Not swing trading, not, timing the volatility of the market. No, it's just buying and hodling. And I believe that this will go and probably, again, it's not even a penny. I believe this will be $1 well before the end of the decade, probably mid-decade. I've been right before, and I didn't start with the silver spoon. I started in 2017 with less than $3,000 to my name. So, yeah. Everyone, check out Star Helix and Veve Vault on YouTube, and at Not Star Helix and at Hey David Don on Twitter. Everyone say bye, Dashi. Bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Shout out to my girlfriend for dealing with me while I go explore all of this. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right. I love you guys. Bye. Meow, 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 meow.